Let's start with what we think over the league phase is going to be the messiest matchup.
Whew.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Oh, I could kick this off.
I got one.
You got this?
I got one that I
only
circled on
allowed
my calendar.
one,
One. Barca PSG.
Oh.
October 1st. That's the final we all wanted to see, and we got deprived of that final because of a great Inter performance.
If Barca knew how to defend, they would have been in the final.
Yeah, I know, and maybe the final would have been just as high scoring if it was PSG Barca. But we're gonna get that game in a league phase nonetheless. Let's see how high octane it is. So I expect fireworks in that one.
The key word I heard was messiest. So I like a storyline.
All right.
Trent's return. I've already circled it. November 4th, you know, it's 8 o'clock, it's a night game, it's evening, you know, Anfield's going to be jumping. And that first 15 minutes, that first touch of Trent Alexander-Arnold on the football is going to be nothing like he's experienced in his life before. It's nothing like all of those people you've grown up with that have supported you throughout your whole career, now creating you as the enemy. But it doesn't mean anything.
If he starts there.
Yeah. No,
if he's got not going to be there.
Start. I built that whole storyline. He's got to start now.
I'm looking forward because messiest means that there's a mismatch, right? And I'm going for this Thursday, Manchester City against Napoli. Everybody wants to talk. Napoli's a small team. Antonio Conte, he can't win in Europe. That's the big knock on him, and rightfully so. I think we see a Conte 2.0, and I think tactically the matchup is just perfect for Napoli. They could sit, absorb. Now they've got Højlund from Manchester United that can make those runs in behind. I think Napoli's going to get a result in this game against Manchester City, and I think it is the big upset that we'll have early on here, and I think Napoli is a sneaky team, a sneaky dark horse in Champions League.
Who's victimizing Napoli?
They're
the champions of Italy. I don't know what press are you reading?
Everyone makes fun of Antonio Conte, saying he can't win
in Italy. That's
Europe.
the whole knock, right? But it's Matchday 1 against a Manchester City. If you look at the macro perspective, they've been full of doubts. And if there's a team that doesn't have any doubts at all, I think it's Napoli at this moment.
We're still comparing a team that spends $1 billion to a team that's on a much lesser budget.
You don't win football with money. You win football with quality, and Napoli has a lot of it.
Money helps.
If you're going to play Manchester City, it feels like now is prime time to play them.
Unless
that kind of leads us, that leads us into the next one. Homecoming king. Is that going to be Kevin De Bruyne returning to the Etihad?
It has to be. I mean, you already alluded to it. Thursday, as much as we can talk about the Napoli angle, KDB is going to be heralded as a king the second he walks onto that pitch, because he goes into the upper echelons of the greats that have played in that sky blue jersey. You're talking about from your Sean Goethe, Sean Wright-Phillips, all the way down. But what he's done alongside David Silva and, of course, that contingents that have come in and just elevated that team to a completely different plateau. I just think it's going to be a completely different audacious applause when he walks onto the pitch. He's going to be held as a king, so I can't wait, to be honest.
Also,
and he deserves it.
He's been amazing, too, to start for Napoli. Already, the connection with McTominay that he's had. They're playing 4 central midfielders. It's KDB, McTominay, Anguissa, Lobotka, and the combination is amazing, and they've got Højlund running in behind. So he's in the perfect situation, so it really is going to be a great homecoming.
I got a couple more.
Go on.
I don't know. Mbappe versus Monaco. It's not at Monaco, it's at the Santiago Bernabeu, but it's where Mbappe was born as a footballer in Monaco, especially in the Champions League. He already had big moments with that club. Leroy Sané with Galatasaray to Manchester City on the 28th of January. That's match day 8. Might be a huge one for Galatasaray trying to get into the knockout stage. Luis Suarez, the Colombian Luis Suarez.
I knew he was going to do this.
Hey,
I knew he was going to do
Colombia and Turkey in, and we're only 2 minutes in.
Sporting got rid of Gyökeres, and they found another prolific striker out of nowhere. 2nd division in Spain. He has history with Marseille. He's playing Marseille again. And then Hugo Ekitike goes to Frankfurt.
We can't
wait for it.
We cannot keep this
Dembele, what about Dembele?
Games that he's missed out of the league phase.
He's Mr. Golazo. He's got to say.
Very quickly, what about most misunderstood team or player? Anyone jumping out to you?
I have a fun one. Okay. And I told you before, you're not going to like this. For some reason, when I was doing my research, I saw a team that probably is not given the credit. Okay. And it's Tottenham Spurs. I think that they can make one of the top 8 places in this Champions League. You need about 5 wins. Usually it was 16 points last year that got you there. I think they could get 5 wins. The tough match is the one against PSG. Thomas Frank, I love the way that he's changed his approach in matches. He's not stuck in one way. He actually knows how to adapt his team depending on the opponent, depending on the match. They could sit in. They caused PSG a lot of trouble. They were up 2-0 in the Super Cup. Then they almost did that. I think Tottenham is going to be a sneaky team in Champions League.